The role of Harley Cooper is being played today by Haley Sparks.
Hi.
I can't believe that's really Richard's funeral that we're going to. I mean, Richard.
I know, I could barely sleep last night. How's Cassie? How's she holding up? You talked to her?
No, I tried calling the house earlier, but Rita said she was out.
Oh, probably taking a walk to clear her head. Yeah. You know, don't you think it was bad enough that she lost heart? And now she's dealing with this, losing her husband at such a young age. And not only that, he's an ambassador. He was head of the state.
Yeah, there's so much protocol to follow. I mean, so much added pressure.
Well, we all know that Josh and Reva are going to be with Cassie every step of the way.
Yes. And, you know, you two are really helping me out by driving me today. I did not want to walk into that church alone.
Where is Gus? What's wrong? Is he working?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go freshen up. Okay? I'll be right back.
Harley, this is a receipt for posting bail that has your name on it. Were you arrested?
Cuffed and everything.
Why?
What for?
Okay, gory details aside, basically, Philip wanted Gus to move out of here because he thinks he's a bad influence on Zach. So Philip took Zach away from me, and I tried to get him back. In the process, I did something technically illegal, and...
And you wound up in jail.
Yeah, and Philip got what he wanted. Gus's history.
Edmund. Look, I don't know what you want, but we don't have any time. We're about to leave for Richard's funeral.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere near that church today.
Well, I don't really think that's your call to make.
It bloody well is my call. Richard was my brother.
Right. So then why do you have a problem with us paying our respects to him? He gave Rick and his family an incredible gift.
Richard never gave people anything. He took it. One of your lot killed my brother in cold blood so your beloved Rick could live. You don't belong at his funeral. You all belong in prison.
You're still working on Richard's eulogy? Okay, well, Bill and I are gonna head over to the church now.
Okay.
And you'll bring Cassie over when it's time. You know, maybe you should take a little break and just clear your head. But whatever you write, I'm sure it will be perfect.
Well, I'm not. I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Reva.
Joshua, we wouldn't even be having to do this today if it weren't for me and what I did.
Uncle Josh, you ready to go?
Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Be strong now.
You leaving now?
In a minute, yeah.
I just gotta get my shoes.
Okay. I haven't seen you all morning. Are you okay? Did you finish the eulogy? Almost. Cassie, I'm just thinking that maybe I'm not the right person to be doing this. I know. I really want you to do this for me. And for Richard. Of course I will, honey. I'd do anything for Richard. And you. Anything.
Amber Forrester's been set up.
Who are you?
Now she's in over her head.
You're the one who came on to me.
What have I done?
And falling
So that's where you were, spending the night with some strange guy?
It's not what you think.
right into a trap.
How can I defend myself if I don't even know what happened?
On The Bold and the Beautiful.
Reverend Rutledge, it is so good to see you here in Springfield. Boy, you know, your grandfather is somewhat of a legend in these parts.
Well, it's good to be here, Josh. I'm just sorry my visit is marked by such a sad occasion.
Josh, hi. It's good to see you again. Good to see you, too. Gentlemen, this is His Royal Highness, William Winslow, the Prince of St. Christobel and Richard's brother. This is Reverend Rutledge, and this is my nephew, Bill.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Your Highness.
Thank you, Reverend, but it's not just my loss. It's all of St. Christobel's. Josh, could I have a moment?
Absolutely. Excuse us.
I have brought someone with me. I cleared it with Cassie first.
Okay, who is it? I see. Hello.
Colonel Dax and Richard had a falling out before Richard left the island.
I knew Richard since he was a child. He was family. I had to come pay my respect.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Hello.
I see that the San Cristobal contingent is here. I should go pay my respects, and then where would you like me to sit?
Anywhere that isn't reserved.
Olivia, you said on the phone you needed to talk to me?
Yeah, I do need to talk to you, but this isn't the time or place.
It better not be the press.
Right about now, Reva and Cassie should be leaving the house.
Reva's having a really hard time, isn't she?
I think she's a little anxious about giving the eulogy. She'll be fine.
You're no good to me, Toots. It's over between us. And you know what that means. Hold on a second. All right. Hold on. Just a second. Right. Sorry. That's you.
Hi. Shell, my clothes are staying on this time.
Damn straight they are.
So, I hear you and Aunt Harley broke up.
Let me guess. You are the emissary for the Crazy Cooper clan. Come over to tell me how glad you all are that I'm finally out of the picture.
Will you stop feeling sorry for yourself and just be straight with me? Now tell me what happened.
Yeah, like you don't know. Buzz and Frank didn't
No.
play. No, right?
No, nobody told me anything, but I heard Harley say that you really let her down.
You know what, from her point of view, I did.
Yeah. I don't understand how that you could do that. Because when I got you into so much trouble, she totally went to the mat for you. I mean, do you have any idea how rare that kind of loyalty is? And then you just go and you throw it away? Like, what is your problem?
Edmund, listen to me. I don't know where you got this crazy idea about someone doing something to your brother, but frankly, I'm tired of hearing about it. You were barking up the wrong tree.
Someone purposely shut off Richard's ventilator system the night he died, just long enough to kill him, but not long enough to render his organs useless. Is that incredibly convenient for your brother-in-law? What a miraculous coincidence. So, who threw the switch, Danny? Who actually threw the switch? You? Was it you? Dr. Ed? Your precious Michelle? Was it Rick's new wife, another doctor?
Right.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're all gonna fry for it.
Okay, why don't you cut to the chase? Tell me your figure.
Figure?
Yeah, how much are you hoping that I will pay you to forget about this thing that never even happened?
Oh, my God, man, you think this is about money?
Well, it sure as hell isn't about Richard. Come on, Edmund, you didn't give a damn about him. How many times did you try to kill him?
Well, apparently associating with the Bowers has made you just as sanctimonious as they are. Tell me, Danny, tell me, what is it you really care about? Is it Michelle and the Bowers' stellar reputation? Because if it is, prepare to have it all torn to shreds. One of the Bowers took my brother's life, and I'm not going to rest until all of them pay with theirs.
Okay, you got Rick's letter?
Yeah, in my pocket. See you guys in the
All
park.
right, I think we're good to go. Ready?
Yeah, I need to make a phone call. Can you just wait for me in the car?
Danny, can I wait till later? Because I really don't want to be late.
Well, honey, it's really... All right, okay, sure. Come on, let's go.
Today is a national day of mourning in San Cristobal. Everything is shut down. When we lay Richard to rest, a moment of silence across the island.
Dax.
Richard was a great man, Cassie. A prince by character, not a birthright. There'll never be another like him. Never.
We'll see you inside.
Cassie. Harley. I don't know what to say, but I love you, and you're not alone. That's right. We're here for you, all of us girls, okay?
That's right, Cassie. Whatever you need.
Bill will show you guys where to sit. Cassie.
You have my deepest sympathies. Richard was my first love, but, you were his. First, last, and always. You meant everything to him.
All of you.
Cassie.
Yes.
We can begin whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
So do I go in now? You, go in after the honor guard. Okay. I want you to be with me, okay? Cassie, if you need another minute, I'm ready. I'm ready. I love you.
appreciate you coming by. Okay, you're a good kid, but I'm very busy. I got a lot of things
Hey,
to
you're
do.
busy doing what?
I got things.
Like avoiding me?
No.
Do I really make you that nervous?
No, honey, don't make me nervous. Make me mad sometimes. Me coming over here to rub salt in my wounds.
No, I came over here to find out the truth. What went wrong between you and Harley so that...
Yeah, right, so you
maybe
could
I
just
could-
shove it in my face. You could say,
Maybe
I
I
told you
could
so, I told
find
you
out
so.
where you got off track and help, but if you're gonna be such a jerk about it, you can just forget it. Look, I mean, seriously, everything was going really great with you guys. You know what happened?
Oh, what happened? Yeah. You make a lot of plans in this world, and life happens.
Explanation, please.
All right, moron. Remember the time you slipped into my bed naked?
Yeah, and did you really have to bring that
No,
up?
but I'm just making a point about myself. And when you did that, you regretted it, right? You
Yes,
regretted it.
I did.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
at the
the time,
time, my point is at the time, you thought it was a good idea. At the time, your heart was in the right place. But then it backfired on you.
Okay, and your point would be what?
Well, the same thing happened to me. I made a decision, and it just turned out to be a much bigger decision than I ever realized. I made it on the spur of the moment, and there's a ton of pressure, and it just made things like a chain reaction, and that I can't take it back. I'm just stuck with it.
You're just stuck with this thing after all this time?
And up till now, it didn't really matter. I mean, it never affected me or anyone else, but now it's come to bite me in the... And there's nothing I can do about it. So let this be a lesson to you, young lady. Guard yourself against the follies of youth, for they can never be undone, ever.
You know what? Don't do that. Don't joke around with me when I can tell that you're really hurting. Just tell me what I can do. How can I help?
Just go be with your aunt.
Okay, and say what?
Just be there for her.
Well, she'd like it a lot better if you would just be there for her. Yeah, she would, Gus. Yes. You're a coward.
Dearly beloved, we are here today to honor Richard Winslow, a remarkable man, a great man who was kind, wise, and courageous far beyond his years, and who died far too young. We come also to offer our deep condolences to the family he left behind. Please stand. Let us begin with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Please remain standing. If you'll now turn in your programs, let's together sing one of Richard's favorite hymns, O God, our help in ages past.
Shelter from the stormy
I'll pay for this, Richard. God is my witness. They're gonna pay for this.
We will continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Richard Winslow was my brother-in-law, and he was also my friend. And he was one of the most honorable and ethical men I've ever known. Whatever challenge Richard faced in his life, whether it was leading an entire country through political turmoil and natural disaster, or whether it was becoming a husband and a father, or whether it was learning how to barbecue like a real American, Richard would embrace that challenge with a kind of dignity and presence that few of us ever achieve, much less sustain. Even as a young man, Richard showed that kind of presence and focus. This is a notebook that Richard kept when he was going to prep school. He was taking a poetry class at the time. But evidently, just reading poems was not enough for him. In this book, Richard wrote down his favorite verses by hand, because he really wanted to know and fully understand each word and each verse from the inside out. And I think that's the way he dealt with people. When you spoke with him, he really listened to you. He really connected to you. He wanted to know all about you, everything inside of you, and what made you tick. He was the kind of man, a rare kind of man, who understood his priorities and knew what was important in life. Even as a boy, he was already a wise man. At 14 years old, he wrote these verses in this notebook from the poet Mary Oliver. Every year, everything I have ever learned in my lifetime leads back to this. The fires and the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. And these words: to live in this world, you must be able to do 3 things. To love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones, knowing your life depends on it, and when it comes time to let it go, to let it go.
Sorry, I'm nervous. Unfortunately, I didn't know Richard Winslow very well. In spite of that, he and his wife Cassie gave me and my son Rick, gave our entire family a miraculous gift. Rick is still recovering from surgery, so obviously he couldn't be here, but he wrote this, and he asked me if I would read it. Dear Cassie and Tammy and RJ and Will, I'm writing this letter to you today, first, because I can. Because thanks to you and Richard, I am alive this morning. I didn't know Richard well, but it was easy to see what an extraordinary man he was. The kind of person we all wish we could be. Caring, intelligent, charming. But the thing that made him a real hero, a real prince in my eyes, was the way he came through for people when they needed him, and the way his wife and kids lit up when he walked into a room. I'm a doctor, so I've seen a lot of suffering and loss in my life. I know there's no cure for what you're going through. But while you're grieving for your husband and your father, please know this. My family and I will support and help you in whatever way we possibly can. We can never repay your kindness, but we hope you'll let us try. Our deepest sympathies and love are with you now and always. Rick.
Is there anyone else who'd like to come up and say something?
I would. Are you sure? I really want to. Richard was my dad. Not my biological father, but he was the dad that I always wanted and thought that I'd never be lucky enough to have. He used to read to me before bed sometimes. I know, I'm too old for that, but my dad said we had to make up for lost time. All the years when I was little and he didn't know me yet. This was his absolute favorite thing to read to me. It's by Dr. Seuss, and it's really silly. And when he read it, he used to make these goofy faces and dramatic gestures, and I'd laugh so hard. I can't read it nearly as well as he did, but I'll try. It's called Oh, the Places You'll Go. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. You won't lag behind, 'cause soon you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. That was my dad. He never gave up. He was the best of the best. And I know he's in heaven now, topping all the rest. He taught me so much. Not about being a prince or a president or any of that. What he taught me about was how to be human.
I wish that Richard and I had had more time together. Then again, I'm grateful for the time we had. I'm gonna miss my brother with all my heart.
For none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. For if we live unto the Lord, and if we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord. Even so saith the Spirit, for they rest.
Tony, hey, it's me.
The Lord be with
We
you.
got a problem. I need you to help me deal with it right away.
Let us pray.
No, not what. Who?
The Lord is my shepherd.
Edmund Winslow.
I shall not want.
brother of Edmund. Strange that left that one out. Well, one more unpleasant task falls to me, eh, dear brother? Don't worry. I'm up to it. More than up to it. I'm going to relish it. You will be avenged.
Amen. And now Cassie's sister, Reva Lewis, will say a few words. Reva?
I loved Richard. I love my sister Cassie. And it's inconceivable to me that I won't be saying their names together anymore. Like Cassie and Richard are coming for dinner. Or didn't Cassie and Richard look happy last night? Because your names belong together, sweetie. They just do. And Tammy, what you said before about Richard teaching you how to be human. God bless you for that, sweetheart, because that is such an important lesson, isn't it? One that we all constantly need to remember and constantly need to relearn. I know that I'm going to spend every day of my life trying not to just be a good person, but trying to be a great person and a great human. Because that's what Richard was. He exceeded all of our expectations, didn't he? Because he was the person that we could turn to. I know that if Richard was on a ship and that ship was sinking, everyone would turn to Richard and ask, what do we do? And he'd know. He'd have the answer. Because we could rely on him. We could rely on him to explain things that we didn't understand and to make sense of confusion. And especially to help us see the differences between right and wrong. Richard had incredible strength of character. And he was so devoted to you, Cassie. He loved you more than life itself. All he ever wanted was for you to be happy. All he wanted was to save you from pain. Even in his last moments, I know that that's what all he cared about was. All